what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode. Today, I'm going to do a quick recap of last Sunday's message, which was on spirituality, as the last installment to the Mind, Body, and Spirit Development series. I'm going to talk about not just the state of spirituality or the idea of spirituality or the processes of spirituality, but spirituality in terms of what are your habits, what are you obsessed with, what are you addicted to, like all these different things, like porn, like food, like sweets, like fast food, like social media addiction, all determine where you are as far as your spirituality, where you are as far as your walk with God. And I think that number one on that list is for sure porn. I think porn is a huge slippery slope meant to destroy and emasculate men and cause men to become weaker and to become less capable. Because when you really think about it, if it's right there and it's right at your fingertips and it's accessible, why would you ever want to strike up a conversation with a woman, right? Why would you even want, like you're good, you have your porn, like there's different categories to choose from, like why would you want to do that? And unfortunately, the younger generation, that's what they've grown up with, right? From the time that they were teenagers, that's what they would do. Now for me, when I was a teenager, we there was like internet porn and stuff like that, but you mostly got it from like magazines and from like adult sections of the video stores and the bookstores. But I think that's where it all I think really started, and slowly but surely, the more that you do it and the more that you become addicted to it, as well as all the other different addictions like drugs and alcohol, fast food, it can really start to take away the focus of why you're here and what you were meant to do and why God put you here on earth. And I think it's important to address these things. I think it's important to acknowledge the elephant in the room and learn how to deal with it. And if you need to seek help, well, there's no shortage of professionals out there that are willing to sit one-on-one with you and help you navigate through all these different issues and all these different struggles that you're having, me included. I'm no different than anybody watching this right now. I'm definitely, even though my messages are good messages, and even though like what I say might strike a chord with some people, at times I feel like a hypocrite. Like here I am talking about purpose and spirituality, and then I'm I'm driving and I'm like screaming at the person in front of me. I'm honking really loud, and I'm just being a complete asshat, and I'm looking at porn and like doing all these different things. So trust me, guys, believe me when I tell you that nobody, it doesn't matter who you listen to, it doesn't matter who you follow, nobody's immune to like all these different curveballs and all these different enticements that life will try and throw you off course. So in order to be settled, and in order to be strong spiritually, and in order to have a closer walk with God, it's really important to look deep inside yourself and be honest with yourself, because oftentimes I'm not being honest with myself. You know, I tend to be full of shit at times. You know, I'm not saying that I'm like that always, but at times I'll talk about something, or you know, it'll just be a conversation that I'm having with somebody face to face. You know, where I'll say you know, like all the good motivational things, and you know, I'll come across like I have it all together when really my life is chaotic. It doesn't help me get better. It doesn't, and if I'm not getting better, how am I going to try and help other people, right? So just something to think about, you know. That's why I think spirituality is the most important out of all three, because if you're good spiritually, if you're having honest dialogues with yourself, if you're having honest internal dialogues with yourself, well then your fitness is going to be, you know, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but it's definitely, you're definitely going to be, you're definitely will be, you know, more fired up. You know, you'll be more motivated, and you know, if you're good spiritually, it'll also bleed into you know, your mental health, your emotional state, your relationships, and so on and so forth. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to do a quick recap of last week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, share it with your friends and your family. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless. Follow me on Instagram at itsmatty_eyes. And then if you want to catch me this Sunday at Peninsula Center Library, the personal meeting room, go check me out. I'll send you guys the address if you want. You can show up, you can catch me live, catch the replay, whatever you want to do. But anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope that at the very least it lit a fire inside of you, and motivated you to make that change in your life personally. Then I've done my job. So anyway, guys, hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see you again next time.